My name's Sandy Patel. I'm the founder of Cage. Cage is media collaboration and project management software built for creative teams. It started out as just a prototype internally, and then it kind of manifested from there. Enough people gravitated towards the product that we knew that there was a fit and there was sort of a need for it. Clients for Cage range the gamut, and we usually segment those in two different ways. You have companies that basically have in-house like creative or marketing teams, and then you've got companies that are basically in client services where their client is the outside world. I'd say the large majority of our customers are all out of state. We've got just a couple that are in state. There's no shortage of people who want to ultimately maximize the productivity of their team, right? Your team is your most expensive resource at the end of the day, and your biggest cost. The overwhelming positive feedback we always get is that it's easy for people to use. So our customers aren't always the end user of the product. It's usually our customers' customers that have to use the product. So when we design and build everything in Cage, we have to take that into consideration and weigh out what we may want to do, which might be sort of fancier and more clever, and often go with the more straightforward, clear approach to doing things. You can communicate about projects, you can organize schedules and tasks and to-do lists, you can upload the artifacts that you're actually working on, so there's like transparency and accountability there. And then we also have integrations with other products you already might use, like Slack or Gmail and things like that, so that you don't always have to just use Cage. You can still kind of use the other tools you're accustomed to, but it interacts with things in Cage. It's been staggering to see the types of developments we can add to the product now, because we rebuilt it from scratch. And so we built it with sort of scalability in mind, and sort of expansion of feature sets or use cases in mind. So we've added things like a Slack bot, and you have the features for like app mentioning, and we support different file formats and things like that. And we can do those things much faster now because the product's better built. Everything we do, we design and build internally. People who use Adobe products are potential customers for us. So one of the things we're actually working on in the near future, so for Q3 is going to be, in Q2 is going to be our Adobe integrations. So what we're working on is making it so that the people who are building these artifacts, whether it's for print, web, video, audio, whatever, they don't have to keep leaving the applications that they're in all day long and jumping in and out of Cage. They can stay within that application. So by building these custom panels that we're building for Adobe, if you use Photoshop or Illustrator or Premiere or After Effects, you'll be able to see basically a version of Cage inside of that view all the time. And so you can upload new videos directly from there. You can, as a client makes feedback on maybe like a print piece, you can see that feedback directly in Photoshop, make those edits, and then upload a new version directly to that file in Cage without ever really leaving Cage.